So the Target debacle is heating up as things continue moving forward as they lose more and more money. Right now, they're at $10 billion loss in market cap, and it looks like it's going to continue to fall, which is great. I want to see these companies lose as much value as humanly possible, even if it's temporary. I don't care. A win is a win at the end of the day, and they felt it to the point where they had to make all of these changes. They felt it to the point where they had to make all of these public announcements. They had to talk about it. They could not ignore it like they usually do. And that's the beautiful difference of what's going on with Bud Light and Target compared to other iterations of what you would call a boycott. But now, apparently, we have an actress called Rachelle Lefevre who apparently said that she was not going to bring her non-binary 7-year-old daughter or son. I don't even know what it is, to be honest with you. Obviously, it's non-binary, so it just doesn't fucking exist in today's world or spectrum. But they will not bring their non-binary kid to Target after Pride displays were moved. Now, this video I did play on our live streams prior. You guys are going to recognize the video once we actually play it. This is what she looks like. So I'm sure those of you who are part of our live stream at 8 p.m. Eastern every single day, including Saturdays, those of you who join us live, you saw this video and me react to it and play it. Now, here's the thing. If you saw this video, you guys would know that I thought it was fake at first because her tears are absolutely fake. There's no way that this video should be taken seriously at all because it's very clear that she is absolutely faking everything, every reaction in that video. But apparently, according to Fox News, it is actually very much real, but I'm not surprised that she is an actress that, of course, was from Twilight. And I should have recognized her as the fucking person from Twilight from way back when, but again, I just didn't even care to even look. But yes, now I look at her and see that she is the actress from Twilight. So we're going to get into this article, guys, but of course, before we do, just consider giving this video a like to push us out into the YouTube algorithm, and consider subscribing because we're on our way to 22,000 subscribers. So it said the Twilight actress accused Target of trying to erase the LGBTQ community. Let's play this video and see what it says.
Another story that is making headlines, Target basically losing more than $9 billion in market value in just 1 week. It's all about the backlash over pushing Pride Month merchandise for children. So this isn't about bathing suits, okay?
Fox News, can we stop with the go woke, go broke shit? Fox News, can we stop? It's get woke, go broke. You sound like fucking morons saying go woke, go broke. God.
Now, child's clothing. The retail giant said earlier this week it was removing some items from its stores and making other changes to its LGBTQ merch nationwide ahead of Pride Month. But the damage may be done.
They do it because they're stupid. They don't understand that their core business is not offending half the people of America. And they keep doing it because they hire these young 20-something-year-old marketing geniuses who think that their real job is to go out and sort of pander to people on the extreme fringe. And in doing so, they alienate a whole lot of the customers in flyover country. These companies.
Now, while I may agree with that particular notion in the video really quick before we continue, it's not just the fact that they're stupid. Trust me, there is much more sinister play at this whole debacle. It all has to do with ESG. It all has to do with the Corporate Equality Index score. It all has to do with BlackRock and companies that basically control the banks and the funding these corporations get. And they have to bend to their will. Otherwise, they'll never get loans. They'll never get the money that they always seek. And that's really what is sinisterly behind all of this going on. But yes, there are 20-year-old marketing geniuses that get hired to do absolutely stupid things. And they're allowed to do that because of what I said before.
Have lost their collective minds.
Now, I haven't stepped foot in a Target with my children since all of this hoopla has started, but it would be bad enough to try to explain to my children why women's bathing suits have extra room in the crotch. I mean, that's bad enough. Actually, Tyrus last night on Gutfeld, I was on with him, said that he was in a Target with his 9-year-old and she saw it. And so explanation was, that's where you put your goggles. I thought that was brilliant. Anyway, honestly, children and LGBTQ, it's a very adult content, and now they're pushing it in stores. It makes me afraid to go shopping, Charlie.
Now, I agree with this lady 100%, obviously, in what she's trying to say. Let's go back into the article here and see what more it has to say. So it says, Twilight actress Rachelle Lefevre said she can no longer take her 7-year-old non-binary son. Oh, it's a boy. It's a boy. Oops. to shop at Target after it moved its controversial Pride collection to the back of some stores to quell the ongoing backlash. In an emotional Instagram post over the weekend, and by emotional they mean super fake, the Canadian actress accused Target of trying to erase the LGBTQ community by moving Pride displays away from the front of the several southern stores in threats of boycotts and backlash from conservatives. In her caption, Lefevre said the big box retail chain demonstrating performative allyship by fraudulently supporting her son and other members of the LGBTQ community. Well, isn't that the thing though? Like, isn't that a thing? Isn't it all performative allyship? None of it's real. None of it is real. They're not there for you when you actually need it. It's all performance. It's all just for the news. It's all just for woke identity politics. It's all just for ESG scores. That's all it's for. It's performative. You should know a thing or two about performative, right? You do it all the time. You did it in this video and you fake cried about them removing the Pride merchandise. So again, you should know about this stuff. Of course it's all performative. Why would you think otherwise? It says, I just walked into Target, and where you see all these lovely swimsuits, that's where the Pride display used to be. I came in here 2 days ago, and my 7-year-old, who's non-binary, saw it and said, look, Mom, it's Pride. Look, they're going to celebrate me. An emotional Lefevre said on Instagram, you are so full of shit. Why do parents talk about things through their children, right? You see it all the time on social media. My son said this. My daughter said this. My non-binary kid said this. And it's always really detailed stuff that would never come from a kid, but it obviously came from the parent, and they're trying to post it online for virtue signaling points and pretend like their kid said it because in case they get backlash, they could just say, well, my kid said it, not me. It's their way out. It's their cop-out. I can't bring them here anymore, at least for the entire month of June, because if they walk in and all the other people who walk in and go, where did it go, are going to realize that they're being successful in trying to erase them. We could do much better than this. We're not supposed to negotiate with terrorists, she added. Fox... Fox News Digital first reported last week that many locations, mostly in rural areas of the South, have relocated and tamped down Pride sections to avoid the kind of backlash Bud Light received after partnering with a transgender grifter called Dylan Mulvaney. A Target insider told Fox News Digital that an emergency meeting was held to avoid what a Target insider called a Bud Light situation, and the company said it had moved the Pride displays away from the entrances in response to threats some of its staff have received. And then she apparently wrote alongside her video that if the Pride-themed display was moved for a security issue, Target should have hired extra security instead of sending the message that LGBTQ people aren't worth protecting or fighting for. The move comes as Target suffered almost $10 billion hit in market value in just 1 week after its June Pride Month collection, which includes tuck-friendly women's bathing suits, gender-fluid mugs, and LGBTQ-themed rainbow clothing for children, prompted nationwide outrage. So yes, it has been an absolute debacle and has been a bloodbath in terms of the political landscape going on with these corporations right now. People are absolutely fed up. They do not want this created in partnership with humankind. Are you kidding me? Seriously, nobody wants this. Nobody wants to be virtue signaled like this. Nobody wants to look at this stuff and honestly believe that it's normal. Once you start talking about tuck-friendly constructions for female swimsuit wear, that's where people are like, come on, man, really? And then on top of that, you're doing kids merchandise. You're doing toddler pride merchandise. Toddler pride merchandise. That is where people are done. We are done. We're not dealing with this shit anymore. And if you're gonna whine and complain about the boycotts when you guys don't get your way, you burn down fucking cities, get out of here with this. Miss me with that nonsense. You're so fucking hypocritical. It is insane. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. And if you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.